Hey, boo, hey. Oh my gosh. So I believe it's day 2 of this 1,000 rejections challenge that I'm doing. And just to be clear, it's not 1,000 rejections on my own. It's a group of us, about 70 of us, that are in a community together, and we're trying to collectively get 1,000 rejections in the month of February. And so I'm just doing my little part to contribute to that. Okay, so I want to give you some updates on what I applied for today and what I got rejected from, and some things got accepted. People got the nerves to not tell me no. They tell me yes. Oh my gosh, you're messing up my numbers. So that means I need to be asking for more things, applying to more things, trying to do more things so that I can get those no's that I'm going after, right? Okay, so YouTube video, of course, that is my daily rejection. I kind of feel like anything less than 1,000 views kind of feels like a rejection. And right now, I think the most I've gotten on a video is 32 reviews. So I'm well in the range of rejection. I can even say less than 100 views will be rejection, but I just keep it on 1,000 views, right? Because that would be it's substantially more than any views I've ever gotten. And then so that's just my daily rejection ritual, right? My YouTube video. And I'm not mad at it because again, it's about building consistency and it's about building the courage to be seen. So, okay. I have to rethink. I'm still awaiting the response from the Digital Ready cohort, right? So, like I said, that starts on February 23rd. I'm looking at my notes over here, by the way. That starts on February 23rd. So I expect to hear at least by the 22nd of February. I hope to hear back from them. So I'll just won't mention them between now and then. Today's the 6th of February. So I won't mention them until around the 22nd and 23rd. That way you don't have to hear me say every day, like, I haven't heard anything back. I haven't heard anything back. Unless they contact me before the 22nd, then I'll be like, okay, they said it's a go or it's a no. I will let you know. Um, okay, so I told you yesterday I had swiped right on 5 guys, 2 were matches. I sent those 2 guys messages right away, and I'll have to wait and see if I match up with any of those 3 guys. So then I realized, like, okay, Raven, I have to track this individually. I can't just say, because right now on my tracker, that's what I'm looking at and giving you notes, updates from, is I just put swipe right on 5 guys, match with 2, message 2. But I need to be more clear about that because I would need to track people individually. Like, okay, have a line item for each guy and then just show like where he is in the process and whatnot. And then the 2 guys, I wasn't even rejected because they messaged me back, right? So I'm like, how dare you message me back? Okay. They messaged me back. And then I kind of freaked out. I was like, and so then I kind of unmatched with them. And then that's when I realized, like, okay, well, maybe for the month of February, I won't do the dating thing in this because it's going to take a lot more focused effort. And I don't want to just be like wasting people's time, right? That's never my intention. I don't want to just be wasting people's time or making them seem like somebody's responding to them and then I ghost and or just unmatched. Like, that's not cool. That's not fair. And so I'm like, okay, if I'm going to be like both applying to learning programs, applying to contract work, like going through the dating apps and that whole process, responding to messages, checking up on things, having conversation with people, but all those things take time and effort. And I'm like, okay, unless I don't want to do anything else for my day and just do those 3 things for 10 plus hours a day, I need to come back something. So I'm like, okay, let me table the dating app part so that I can focus on the contract work and the learning programs work, and just do that for right now, right? Especially because most of my community, they're focused on that part. There are a couple girls who are also doing the dating app thing, but I'm like, okay, I have to think about my capacity because I'm still working out. I'm still doing all my fitness stuff. I'll give you a little update on that at the end. But I still have a bunch of other stuff and I have my main client that I work with. So I have a lot of stuff going on already. And I'm just like, okay, I want to give a good effort to the things that I'm doing and not just do it half-arsed, right? I want to give it full-arsed. So I think for right now, I'm just going to table the dating stuff. But I have that in there because I did put it on there on my list yesterday. So then the next thing was Okay, so one thing that I applied for today was I saw an ad, right? Now I know when you see an ad on Instagram, especially, they are selling you something. So I don't even know how much it's gonna cost, but they have this whole application program. And sometimes those application programs be making me mad because I feel like I know because I'm a marketer, right? I have done a lot of marketing work for other people, right? I have run ads for other people. I know the game. Like you send people through an application process to make sure they're more qualified, to make sure they really want it, to make them feel like it's very exclusive. But the thing is when I apply for stuff or I raise my hand like I want this thing, I just want it. Tell me what the price is. If the price is good to me, then it's a go. If it's not, then sayonara. That's it. I don't like jumping through all these hoops, especially because I know what it is. And it's irritating to me. So this thing said it's elevated tech, and they said their whole spiel was we can help you get a remote tech job in 90 days or less. You know, you can it could be part-time, it could be contract work, it could be long-term remote work, whatever, but it's all remote. That's the big thing. It could be it could be long-term, full-time work, but it's all remote. That's the thing. And so I was like, oh, that's interesting. You know, and since it was kind of aligned, I never heard of them before, but since it was kind of aligned with what I'm doing, you know, for this rejection challenge, I'm like, okay, cool. So I filled out their little form, and then they're like, okay, cool, you can book a call. And then I booked the call. It's coming on Tuesday. Today's Friday. And it gave me this message like, yeah, we're going to call you. Then it gave me more things to do. It kept giving me more things to do. Like, you need to submit your CV. We're going to call you in a few minutes from this phone number, starting with this area code. And if you don't answer, so that we could prep you for your strategy call, then we're just going to cancel your strategy call. And they text me the same thing. So they text me, they email me, and they gave me this message on the funnel page, the thank you page with that same messaging. So when they text me, I said, "Excuse me, Jeremy," because that was the guy's name. I'm like, I'm a little confused because he was like, "Oh, well, we're gonna call you from this number." Same message, right? We're gonna call you from this number. If you don't answer, then we're going to cancel your strategy call. You know, we don't want to waste anybody's time, each other's time. We want to be respectful of each other's time. That's what he said, respectful. And I said, I'm gonna tell you what I said, okay? I said, sir, sir. I said, hi, Jeremy. I'm confused. So first of all, I put the wrong name because his name is Jeremiah. I noticed it after I sent the message, and then I, you know, asterisk Jeremiah. I meant Jeremiah. When I said, "Hi, Jeremy, I'm confused. I set the appointment to respect everyone's time. A call at a random, unspecified time is not guaranteed to be answered. Do you have a time when this area code will call me?" Question mark. And then I put asterisk Jeremy because I realized I had said No, sorry. I said Jeremy when his name is Jeremiah. Okay, so and then after that, a few hours after that, which is so crazy, he canceled my call, and then someone named Joseph texted me and said, "Hey, quick heads up, I'm gonna be taking over your call." So that's so funny. I'm like, is this part of the normal process where they can pass people off to other people, or was he really mad because I said the wrong name and I pushed back on this random call that they're supposed to give me? Because I'm like, sir, I get it. I get that you want people to sign up and show up on the calls. I totally get that. But this whole like somebody's gonna call you from this, let's just say 312, right? Because that's a Chicago area code. That's where I'm from. Someone's gonna call you from a 312 phone number to prep you for your strategy call that you scheduled. And if you don't answer the call, then we're just gonna cancel your strategy call. Sir, what? Especially when you ain't tell me what time. The point of setting an appointment to set a call appointment is so that we both know where we're supposed to be at that certain time and date. You calling me randomly, not even giving me a window of time. Like if they would at least said, like the cable company, right? Between 10 and 2 today, somebody's gonna give you a call. That would make more sense. But telling me we're gonna call you at some point from this area code and you need to answer or we're gonna cancel your call. I was just like, sorry, what? It's never that deep for me. And I think again, with the marketing, they want you to be hungry for what they have. And I'm just like, sir, you're turning me off completely. Like, this is not the type of experience I want. Like, I just want to see what is it about? How are you going to help me? How much does it cost? Period. I'll go from there. I either want it or I don't. It's not that deep. So, anyway, I thought it was really funny that he passed me off to Joseph. He was like, okay, this girl is already no, from the beginning. So, I was laughing at that when I found when they text me like, yeah, Joseph text me like, yeah, I'm gonna be taking over. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Just don't. And just so you know, I did that really early this morning. Nobody has called me today. Not one person. I'm like, I'm not about to sit here tied to my phone waiting for someone who I don't even know, because they said someone. They didn't even, the Jeremiah, when he sent that text, he said someone will call me. He didn't even say he was calling me. Someone will call me. I'm not about to sit here tied to my phone all day long. I have stuff to do. I had things to do today, which I did. You're not about to play me, sir. Okay, I digress because I went too deep into that, but that's one of the things I put on my tracker. So I put that is awaiting response. Yeah, because we're gonna have that call on Tuesday, and then I'll be able to update to reject it or not reject it. As far as that program, again, that's finding remote tech work in 90 days or less. I only want like part-time, short-term contracts. Like I said, I have a main client, so I'm not trying to have a main client. They are my main priority. So I'm not trying to do a big full-time long-term contract right now, but something short-term on the side, right? Like, you have a main job and then you have a side hustle. Like something on the side would be perfect. Okay, so then the next thing on here, well, this is just my notes, but I started working on my resume because one of the things I want to apply for, so hopefully I'll have it finished and then I can apply tomorrow, was I've been wanting to do a PMP for a long time, right? A certified project management professional certification, right? I said certified at the beginning and at the end. But yes, a PMP. Profession, it's like a worldwide industry standard for project managers, a certification for them. And so I'm like, I came across a program here in Malaysia, and I'm like, okay, I should do this. But you got to get your resume together and your portfolio, kind of showing the project management experience you have throughout all your years, so that because you have to have so many number of hours of project management experience to even apply for the certification, to qualify for the certification. And you either have to like be a project manager and I'm getting the experience from now moving forward, or I can be like, I did all these projects. So even though I've never held the title of project management, I have led plenty of projects throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? So I just have to lay that all out in a portfolio and in my resume. I haven't updated a resume and nor Lord knows how long. So I need to do that. I'm hoping to have that done by Sunday, latest Monday, so I can apply for that. I was thinking tomorrow, but I have some stuff to do tomorrow, and the portfolio is gonna take me some time. Resume, I can whip that up, but the portfolio is gonna take me some time to lay out like what I did, when I did it, what it all involved. So I'm gonna give myself some more spaciousness so I don't stress. Okay, and then the last thing I did was ask the girlies if they want to do Galentine's Day, which I think would be fun. But I do know some of the girlies have boyfriends now, which is amazing. Love that for them. But some of the girls did say yes. So I got rejected. Oh no, that was not rejected, right? They said yes. So I can't count that as one of my no's. But the good thing is we're doing a beautiful paint and sip. And for me, I love that they're gonna have adult beverages and non-adult beverages, right? So I get to do some, probably some orange juice, some Sprite or something, because I'm not drinking these days and I don't need to. But we're gonna be painting and sipping, and I love a good Valentine's Day. So those are the things that I've done as far as my list. I still have many more things to go. I am still nervous about these four programs I want to apply for, because three of them are from people that I know personally, and then one is not. I don't know her from Adam. She's a complete stranger, and I am nervous about all four of them. Like, oh, okay, but that's coming. So let me not get ahead of myself. Okay, last thing. Let me tell you really quickly about what I did today. Okay, so today I went to my stretch trainer. The girl who who stretched me today, she is short, she is petite, and she is a powerhouse, right? And she's so strong, and she stretched out my lower body, she stretched out my upper body, and I thought I was gonna die so many times. I was so, because I did leg day yesterday. Our mom tried to kill me. I did leg day yesterday, My legs were so super sore, and I did arms day the day before. So arms day Wednesday, leg day Thursday, stretch today. And when she stretched both the bottom and the top, I was hurting. I was like, oh my gosh. But that was great. Then I met with Shumi. That was one of the things on my list yesterday. I asked my friend, because I want to spend more time with my friend. So I asked my friend Shumi if she wants to go get our nails done. That was a yes. That's what I'll do. I'll say yes and no's, right? Because we're tracking the no's, basically. So she was a yes. I asked her if she wanted to go to the nail salon. She said yes. So we went today. We got our nails done. I got my toesies done. This girl, like the way they do the pedicure, I know I've had pedicures done before, and it doesn't seem to be anything special, but just once they're done with my feet, this is the second time I've gotten it done by them. I think the very first time I got it done by this particular salon, it was 4 months ago. October, November, December, January, February. Yeah, 4 months ago. I should have been had my feet done again. But when I walk out of there, my feet feel so light. It feels like I'm walking on clouds. It's like a crazy feeling. Feels so great. And when she's doing it, it seems very simple. Like it doesn't seem like it's not much. It's not super fancy. Like I've been to nail salons where they do super fancy process on your feet, right? They put they scrub your feet down. They, you know, file the heel and maybe put some stuff on the heel to dissolve the dead skin and get it off. And they use that razor to cut it off, right? um I've even seen people do the wax, right, where you dip your feet in the paraffin wax and they put it on there, wrap it in a towel, and then they take it off. My feet are like soft for 2 seconds. It's whatever. So I've had some fancier treatments. This one is usually she does the file and she just files my heel, and then she puts some like stuff that like eats away the dead skin and wraps it in saran wrap for a little while. And then after that, she takes the cheese grater, yes, the cheese grater, and she grates it, right? Grates all that skin off. It was so much skin. I was like, and then um yeah, she puts lotion on everything, cuticle oil. She got my toes together, and it was such a nice experience. I really, really loved it. And I just feel like it's very simple, but it's like I feel super light, like I'm walking on clouds, and I just love that. Then we went and got so me and Shumi got a manicure. She got a gel manicure. I got my pedicure,
On
and
your nails.
then we went to the mall that was close by to get some Garrett's popcorn because I love Garrett's popcorn. It is my guilty pleasure, and it's a treat that's directly from Chicago, so I love it. And then after that, I came home, talked to one of my other friends, and yeah, and now I'm talking to you. Okay, boo, I'm talking to you. So that was my day today. And even though Shumi said yes when she should have said no, right? Because I want the nose. But like I said at the beginning of our conversation, I'm just gonna need to do more things. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to shoot for at least 8 things a day, so that even if I get some yeses, I'll get enough nos to contribute to our running number of 1,000. I believe we're at. Let me see if I can tell you where our community is. Where is our community as far as how many total we have? Total rejections we've gotten so far. Let me see. I'm scrolling. Here's our counter. Community counter. Come on, phone. We had 118 rejections, so that's 11.8%. Yes, I'll take it. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I'll take it. We'll take it. Okay, so that's good. I actually need to put in my rejections from yesterday, and I need to put in my rejections from today. No, I didn't get any rejections today, but I do have a couple from yesterday. So I need to put those in to add to that number. And yeah, that's it. That's all. Okay. I will see you tomorrow for day 3. All right, boo. Talk to you later. Ciao.